Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for clicking on our faces. I am C the Superior, and as you can see, I am not here alone. I am joined today by my co-host, Vibrant and Vic. What up, though?
That's good.
And we have a special guest today, Dom. What's up? What's up? What's up? Introduce yourself. Tell the people
What's
about
going
yourself.
on, yo? Dom Cinematic Pain. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming.
All right.
Coming.
So,
There's applause. You know what I mean?
so we're here to talk about the very newest episode of X-Men 97, season 2. And a lot happened this episode. But first, I wanted to ask you guys this opener, right? Because we got a special guest. So let's break the ice here. I want to know who you all think in a battle royale.
Okay.
Who of our X-Men cast is going to come out on top? For everyone in this picture, we got Jubilee, we got Beast, Storm, Jean. I didn't want to get one with Magneto and Professor X. They not in the picture. So just from our X-Men, right?
Storm.
Who you think is coming out victorious?
Yeah, it got to be Storm. Storm was already the greatest character, but in this show, when in season 1, when Cyclops said change the forecast and Storm turned the desert into grass, the debate was over with.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was like, Storm is the GOAT for that.
For real. Like, I mean, who's beating those powers? Like, you start a blizzard, you freeze everybody out.
It's over with.
It's done.
So you going with Storm too?
Yes.
Vic, you going with Storm too?
Yeah.
Wow. See, okay. I was thinking this is why I had to put this sooner. I was like, hold on, Rogue might have it because she can touch somebody and just take their powers. Like,
she gotta get
she can get Storm's
powers. I mean, not if she's frozen.
Or Storm will create 15 tornadoes and Rogue won't even get close.
Night City. I'm telling you.
I feel like at the end it'll come down to Storm and Rogue, and I think it'll be pretty close. But if you're in the chat, let us know.
That'd be a good fight.
I agree.
It would be a good fight. I'll tell you that. Yeah, I agree. But like, nah, Storm, come on.
But this episode is all about pretty much Polaris. Now, when it opens up, we see Professor X. He is torturing himself in the danger room, reliving the very last moments of Magneto's life, trying to, I guess, figure out what he could have did differently or something. It was all very, very weird. He called it his therapy or something like that, but it seems very odd to put yourself back in the moment of the death and relive that. But the danger room, it seems to be growing a little bit in consciousness because each simulation is becoming like a little bit more rougher than the other, and to the point that Professor Xavier almost got his head stomped on, like he was about to be attacked again by Apocalypse. I thought that was interesting. A little telltale what's happening in the episode here, right? Because later we see some flashbacks with Magneto's other kids, which of course were Wanda and Quicksilver.
Yeah.
And it was in this episode that I learned, because I was mentioning before the show that I'm not too familiar with Polaris, and her being the third child of Magneto. How many kids does this man have? How many kids? I know, at least in the live action,
had a lot of charm.
Yeah.
Oh, he did.
You see how Rogue is always calling him. You see how Rogue is the only one that's calling him Eric. Like, you know what time it is.
Yeah.
Right.
So hey. You know,
I wonder how many like kids he has though.
He might be Dominican.
He's something.
He lives a long life. You know, he been here since World War II. Maybe he'll get around.
That's true. That's true. He probably got a lot more out here. I know. Well, like I said, in the live action, I know he had 2 that like died or something. They killed like his wife and like his kids, whatever. In the live, I want to say it was it First Class or was one of those that had Michael Fassbender as
Oh
our
yeah,
Magneto.
that was Apocalypse where they killed his kid in the they killed his wife and kid in the forest in the Apocalypse.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
he had a couple. I
Yeah,
wonder if they'll come back in some capacity in like the comic. But so we're on the ship with Polaris. We got some guys with guns. They are essentially attacking our girl. And at this point, she's working for the United States government. So I don't know, like what's up with that. I guess they were smuggling in these weapons. We got Dr. Cooper. Pretty much sort of like, look, you need to chill because you're doing too much. And she gets pissed off because these humans, they're prejudiced against mutants. They're wouldn't leave her alone. They started attacking her, shooting her. So she hits them back with a whole ship. And suddenly now she lost her job because she took these people out. And rightfully so. I don't know if that was me on there. I did the same thing because now you're trying to shoot me and I was trying to be peaceful and keep the peace.
For real.
And you gonna got the nerve to shoot me in the back. Like, come on now. Y'all
I hear you. Absolutely.
And y'all not slick. Y'all not slick because y'all got the black hoods instead of the white hoods. No, y'all, it's still the KKK. It's still the mutant KKK. And so yeah, you're gonna have to catch this ship. You're gonna have to catch this ship.
You're gonna have to die.
Yeah, you're gonna have y'all got to go. You're gonna have to go. Sorry.
But Mr. Goody Two Shoes was in pretty much snitched on her. He's the one who told the big boss about her, pretty much. And this is Havoc. And I was thinking, where have I heard that name before? And I remember him from the live action as well. This was him in the live action, played by, I forget this actor's name, but he played Havoc in X-Men First Class, I believe it was, or Futures Past, excuse me. And he's Scott's brother, so he's Scott's brother in the cartoon as well. I wonder if they know each other. I don't remember so far in this series if they've made mention of each other, but they're related. He's related to Scott Summers. Back to freaking Xavier, of course, he's still trying to work through the trauma of Magneto's death. We get the part where he's saying that he's going away from the school for a little bit, and he puts our girl Storm as the headmistress in his absence.
There you go.
Which, of course, who else is it going to be?
Greatest.
But Storm had to be her.
Thank you.
But because Polaris, who was apparently an X-Men, she has nowhere to go after she lost her job. I guess her living arrangements were connected with her job. She nowhere to go, nowhere to stay. She goes back to goes back to the academy.
She lost them.
She's losing everything. Like, no health insurance, no dental, no home, no nothing.
Going back to Job Corps.
Back to Job Corps, exactly. Back to training, back there. And she went back to her old room, which is apparently left exactly how it was. And at this point, I'm starting to think, how much money does Professor Xavier have?
Look,
He's staying rolling these students. And he got so much room that he don't even got to change the room around once these people graduate and leave. It's just build.
That's what I was thinking. I was like,
build another one.
I was like, either this mansion is way too big, or this school is so unsuccessful that he ain't got no new students to where he didn't have to change the room. I was like, it's one of the two. I was like, enrollment is down, or this house is too big, because she's been gone for a minute. She's been gone for a minute.
Maybe it is enrollment is down because, one, mutants aren't very well liked anyway. So if they go into this mutant school, there is a target on their back at that point, right? And they always getting tore up and having to rebuild. They're probably like, this is dangerous, like Hogwarts up in here. You can't even stay one year without being attacked. So I wouldn't be surprised if enrollment was down. That was a good point. But speaking of, as soon as Storm is left in charge and Professor Xavier leaves, the Danger Room start acting up again, taking out kids.
Yep.
This little boy had a heart attack or something. Bishop had to try to, what's it called? I forget what it's called. You guys know what I'm talking
CPR.
about with the heart. CPR on him. He got a little power up from Storm in the background here, which I thought was pretty cool.
Yeah,
and it was during this
a little bit of Bishop's powers there.
Yeah. And so he's more than just, than his little time watch that he can go back and forth to the future. He's got a couple things up his sleeve. We see more of that this episode because following this scene, Danger Room done release these like droid looking things, and because Polaris is there fighting them, they like sucked up some of her power from her attacks, and that's how Danger was able to have like this corporeal form. And basically this turned into like an AI takeover episode.
You know what? It's very.
I was shocked to see.
It's very real life, because this whole thing is giving like you pay ChatGPT $20 and it remembers everything about you.
Yeah,
that's what it's giving. This whole
That's
thing,
exactly what it is.
like
mhm.
it's I don't know, man. They definitely trying to do something, but like I'll be honest with you, there's a lot of parts that
And like ChatGPT, a lot of people use ChatGPT for like free therapy too. So that's what Professor Xavier was doing the whole
Thank
time.
you.
Using him as his therapy.
And as your lawyer, as like,
Right.
your
Right.
doctor, like
And this made me mad at Charles. I've been mad at Charles this whole show. Charles is, to me, he should have been retired. He should have
Really?
stayed in space. Yeah, because Charles treat everybody like a student, and everybody, you don't treat the Danger Room like a student. When the Danger Room glitch, you go do a diagnostic. When the Danger Room started stomping on his head, and he was like, "That's outside your parameters." That's not okay.
Yeah.
That's not okay. If my
He
holographic
should have took it out of
room,
commission at that point.
yeah, you got to shut it down. Call Forge and Beast and whoever else is smart. Do a diagnostic. He was just like, "Oh, don't do that no more. Don't do that no more." I was like, "Yeah, that's not how you do that."
Yeah, he got kids walking up in there using it. This is why the room is down now, Professor Xavier. True.
I mean,
he was just like, all right,
at
don't
the
do it
same
again.
time, though, like, who knows how to reprogram Alexa when Alexa starts wilding?
Well, if Alexa start malfunctioning in Jeff Bezos' house, I expect it to get fixed. I expect that. Yeah.
All right,
you can't be running Jeff Bezos' house.
Yeah, word up. Word up.
That's true, but it's just like put out of order. Okay, somebody put the out of order sign on the door so the kids aren't in there being attacked. Like,
you have to unplug her. Yeah,
that's messed
There's
up.
got to be a plug somewhere. I feel you on that.
So at this point, because Danger's made it out, she's out and about. Storm wants to go take care of it, but because Storm is headmistress, and because there's this whole the agenda against mutants have strengthened to the point that the X-Men are no longer really allowed to do like X-Men type stuff, right? She couldn't go. So they say, "Oh, Polaris, nobody even know you here connected to us for real. So you go and you take care of it, and no one will be the wiser that the X-Men were involved." So here comes Polaris showing up. She get to the battlefield with Professor Xavier, and Danger is pulling out all the stops. But between Polaris and Xavier and them, they were able to kind of power up to the point that they defeated her, which seemed to be Danger's whole like initiative from the beginning, because she just seemed to be almost like satisfied that they powered up to defeat her. And I wonder if this is going to be the end of Danger. Are we going to see her again? Is it just going to start working correctly now at the house? Unknown. Who knows what's going to happen?
In the comics, because Danger's a character in the comics, and I believe in the comics, she just becomes one of the X-Men. Like, she just becomes a character, and she's just like far removed from the Danger Room. Like, they reprogrammed the Danger Room to be a different Danger Room, and Danger is just like a student now.
Wow, that's
yeah.
She's like a Jarvis, aka Vision. She turned from
pretty much.
AI.
She does that kind of thing, and so Danger just becomes an X-Man at that point.
That's interesting. I wonder if the same thing happens to Cerebro.
You know what?
I think so.
Probably eventually. I haven't read the comics.
Yeah, I'm not sure. With Cerebro, something happens because I was reading the comics and it was Cerebro, right? And then I stopped and then I jumped back in, and then they changed the name. It was like Cerebra, and it was a girl. So like something happened to Cerebro, and I don't know if they got destroyed and they renamed it, but it was something happened. I don't know. It might have been the same thing. Just Charles just gonna give everybody sentience at this point. We just gonna bring everybody alive.
Oh wow!
Crazy.
Shout out to the chat. We got the Lawrence report in the chat. Check out his channel. He said Danger will be back at the end, possibly.
Mm.
Okay, let us know if you know anything about Cerebro gaining some sentience, because Lawrenceburg is very well informed when it comes to the X-Men. But okay, so for sure, Danger will be back in some capacity.
Yeah,
Okay.
Danger will be back in Avengers Doomsday.
Yeah, right. She will return in Doomsday. So now, of course, Charles is very happy with his students. After her being able to like power up and kind of defeat Danger in this final battle with this character. Now I know this isn't something that they wanted us to see, because it seems like they shipping this, but for what I'm shipping this. I don't know about y'all. I'm shipping this. I'm shipping Polaris and Xavier.
Oh shit!
You shipping Polaris and Xavier?
She's like her daddy's friend.
Yes.
Wow.
It's a little age gap, but that's okay. I'm here for it. I'm here for
little age gap. Little.
Right. I'm old enough to be her daddy.
I'm probably old enough to be her grandfather. Like,
probably.
The way that
Magneto. That's old as Magneto. Magneto's been around since what?
Magneto likes him young. Look how he be pulling that Rogue. Come on.
If Magneto can date Rogue,
Magneto can date a Rogue and then have a kid grow that big. Like, come on.
Yeah, I don't like him dating Rogue, but at least it made sense, because it was like, what? Because whenever somebody old dates somebody young, you be like, what y'all got in common? With Rogue and Magneto, you see what they got in common because you can touch. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I give Rogue that, because that's the only person you can touch.
Okay.
But at the end of the day, she said, "Bump Magneto, I want my Cajun." So even then, it was still right. Yeah, but this I thought you was finna say Polaris and Bishop. I was like, I'll be okay with that. The Polaris and Bishop, yeah, that's
nah, I'm not feeling that. This is what the chat seemed to be feeling on the Bishop. Oh, that man is a time traveler. Oh.
So technically he's young. He ain't even born yet. He's really young. He really
this is what the girlies want right here. This is what we pulling for.
Old pasty
that's
man.
The shit.
Yeah.
I would like
old pasty man with money will get y'all every time. That's crazy.
But flashback to Genovia. Professor Xavier decides to come up with the X Corp, because again, in the US, X-Men are kind of being the president is not like he puts those like restrictions on them, so now they're going outside of that jurisdiction and starting X Corp. So that's going to be a thing in these coming episodes. But this whole time I'm wondering, like, okay, is this another side episode? Because what if is Apocalypse, and we finally see Apocalypse at the end of this episode in none other than Athens, Greece, right? Shout out to the Odyssey.
Right.
And this is very, very, very interesting. He's in the middle of some Frankenstein-esque thing, because we see he's doing something there. We see cards, tarot cards, playing cards turn into tarot cards. And you know, when you see a playing card, you know who about to pop up. Gambit. So we got Gambit returning, like almost like a zombie of himself, because he died in last season.
Right.
And so he's returning as a horseman this season. Were you guys shocked to see Gambit at all? Did you expect it?
Not at all.
How do you feel about it?
Not at all. We knew this was coming, because at the end of last season, you saw like the playing card. Like they had like a playing card at the end where it was like Gambit will return in Avengers Doomsday. I was, and he's one of the most, like him and Archangel are probably Apocalypse's most famous horsemen. So since we already got Archangel, I was like, you're not gonna, and this show don't let nobody stay dead. This show nobody stay dead. Because Magneto coming back too. As much as I would love for him, as much
for sure.
My favorite, but Magneto's my favorite character. And so it would mean so much if he could stay dead. Like the impact that would have on the show would be interesting. But yeah, he coming back. Don't nobody stay dead in X-Men. Everybody coming back.
See, hold on, we got Lawrence from yep, they teased it with the cards. Okay, yep. for sure. In last season after the death, which honestly, his death was the most impactful for me. I was sad. I shed a little tear for Gambit last season when he died. But I'm glad to see him back, even though he's going to be a little evil, as we can tell by the red eyes here, right? They don't give the red eyes for no reason. I'm excited to see how his return is going to play out, and I'm most excited to see how my girl Rogue is going to handle the return, because not only did she lose him, she just lost her other man, Magneto. So it's like, it's going to be interesting.
It means don't love Rogue. That's what that means. If you love Rogue, you're tired of work. You ain't long for this world.
Oh God. But yeah, that was the episode, guys. Thank you all for being here. Any predictions, any thoughts for the next coming episode? What is it that you want to see in the next episode?
Just the continuance of whatever fight they have with Apocalypse.
Okay. Some of this was full Apocalypse
like filler, but there was definitely Easter eggs and stuff that was just leading towards the end. I think they're moving more towards the comic book era as opposed to the continuance of the TV show, because a lot of this is feeling like they're deviating into the future. And mind you, a lot of the old heads are running around talking about like, oh, this season ain't hitting like season 1. They got
wow! I didn't know that was the consensus.
Yeah, but because the thing is that a lot of people want to be fed the same food. Like, come on, now you got to change the plate. You got to, you know what I mean? Like, but I'm here for it. So anyway,
yeah, I enjoy it.
Apocalypse, bring it.
Dom, what you want to see in the next few episodes?
It's probably going to be more Apocalypse. I'm a little Apocalypsed out. Apocalypse is great. He's not my favorite because he's kind of overdone. And to me, Apocalypse got the ugliest design in comics. Like except for like Inside Noir is a cool design. But every Apocalypse design, I'm like, you are ugly, my sir. You are ugly. I don't.
He got a big head. He got a big head.
He got a big head, little eyes. But like Vic said, I do think that they're moving really fast through like the comics, and it's like even though we still in 1997, they in like 2005 as far as like comic book stories, they like even with the outfits and this X Corp thing, they moving real quickly through X-Men lore, and I think. And I hope what would be nice for me as a fan if they go ahead and jump to like, because in the last like 10 years in comics, the X-Men they got another island that there wasn't Genosha. It was called like Krakoa. And so they started a new island, and it was much more successful than Genosha. They had their own nation. They had their own commerce. They had exports, imports. And they had the council. It wasn't like a ruler. It was like a council of people. And like Sabretooth was on, and they like locked Sabretooth up forever for all his crime. It's a really good story. So if they just go ahead and jump to that, that would be cool to me, because that you could really play around with that. Because like you had like Nightcrawler on the council and Jean Grey, but you had Emma Frost and like some of the Hellfire Club. Like it's just all the mutants, friend and foe, all working together. So that would be cool if they just go ahead and skip to that, since we're just going to do all the X-Men history in 1997. I'll just do that for me.
Okay, I'll be here for that. I wonder if they're doing so much because they're not sure they're going to get renewed. Like, what, they just trying to put it all in or what? But I'm here for the ride. Before we head out, we got Ain't Hidden. It's debatable, actually. Oh, are you wait, you saying it ain't hidden, or let us know, because I'm enjoying it.
I'm liking it.
Me too.
But there are always people who aren't going to like newer versions of older properties. So it's always people that
go watch the actual X-Men. Go back and watch old X-Men in 1997. That ain't hidden.
Yeah. That's what if you love it so much, you got it. It's available to you. But anyway, if you like the video, please like the video. And all right, you like it. All right. So please like the video. Please like the video. And join us next week for another X-Men discussion. If you guys are interested in My Adventures with Superman, we're going to be discussing that immediately after this stream. So join us there, and please subscribe to all of our channels. And see you later. Goodbye.